Hello, I'm Cindy with Wisconsin Voices for Recovery, and this is Speak Out on Stigma. Today we'll be hearing from Samantha. Hi, Samantha. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
That's good. I'm good. So tell me, how can stigma lead to lives lost?
So as like a lot of people know, a lot of people are losing their lives to overdoses and substance abuse related deaths. And if addicts who are in the midst of addiction feel that stigma or know that that stigma is still around, they are less likely to speak out and let people know that they have a problem and go and seek help. And I truthfully believe that if they're not going to seek help or ever try to get better, that they will end their lives um, in the midst of addiction, whether it's drugs or alcohol.
Mhm. Yes, and what would you want others to know and remember about those who are seeking or in recovery?
So it's really hard for an addict to ask for help and go and seek recovery. And it's a lot of work. We have something in our brains that are telling us that we need to use that substance in order, like in survival mode. And when our brain is constantly telling us that, it's really, really hard to go against it. Those who are in active addiction or have been in active addiction are not bad people. They might do some bad things, but I think that it's really important to ask ourselves and ask that person rather than being judgy. Just ask them what is going on in their mind or with their feelings that cause them to feel like the best solution would be drugs, especially knowing that those drugs could kill them. Normally, it's something in our brains that we're stressed out and we just don't know how to handle it, or our brains are constantly going. And like I said, it tells us that the drugs and alcohol are the best solution. And so, if we're seeking recovery, we're putting in a lot of hard work, working on ourselves, our mental health, our emotional health, and it's just not easy. So, just show a little compassion and maybe empathy. And I think it's important that addicts are not alone. It's the worst place for us to be with our own minds. So,
Absolutely, that support piece is critically important to help somebody get into recovery, help somebody maintain recovery. There's ups and downs in recovery,
mhm.
and to have support and empathy and compassion, like you mentioned, is really important to help that person continue on.
Mhm.
Is there anything else you'd like to add?
I don't think so. Addicts are just people trying to live our lives the best that we know how. And like I said, we need to be surrounded by support. So I think that's just super important.
Thank you so much, Samantha, for sharing your views on stigma. And thank you to our viewers for watching. Speak Out on Stigma is a forum to raise awareness about the harmful impact of stigma on those in and seeking recovery. Recovery is for everyone. Together, we can eliminate stigma. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video. Thank you and have a great day.